DPWH, 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 DPWH. Ang maglingkod ng tapat, gantimpala'y karangalan, tunay na yaman gagalangin kailanman. Sa public works and highways, matibay ang samahan, budhi ang sandigan, laging maninindigan. Daan sa kaunlaran, tulay sa kinabukasan, serbisyo ang tungkulin ko, trabaho ko, dangal ko. DPWH, Pilipino at marangal, tapat at marunong pinagkakapuri ko. DPWH, Pilipino at marangal, taas noon nagdiring ko. DPWH, buong pusong nagdiring ko. DPWH, ipinagmamalaki kong paglingkuran ang Pilipino.
Mrs. Orteza to lead us a prayer.
Let us invoke the presence of the Lord. Father in heaven, we are very thankful that we are gathered here today for this very purpose, the private conference of our civil works projects. Give each and every one of us the wisdom and understanding as we discuss the different features of these infrastructure projects. Give us the wisdom and understand. Help also those who are stakeholders, our prospective bidders who are watching us, and those who are with us. Protect us, Lord, as we undergo this activity. All these things we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Okay, before we start, may I request the Head Back Secretariat to ascertain the presence of the quorum.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. But please allow me to have a roll call, and please acknowledge when your name is called. From the Bids and Awards Committee, our Chairperson, Engineer Joselito Basig.
Present.
Our Vice Chairperson, Engineer Julian Castro Jr. And the members, Ma'am Emeline Orteza, Engineer Mario Natividad, and Engineer Jackie Lutorida. From the BAC Technical Working Group, headed by Engineer Marjan Gris Gulia, and the members, Engineer Mark Chester Advincula, Architect Emilio Abelia, Engineer Gilmar Vega, Engineer Kevin Bonao, Engineer Wilmer Tindong, Engineer Michelle M. Figueres, Engineer Roxanne Guillermo, and Engineer J. Vitasan. From the BAC Secretariat, headed by yours truly, Christian Nagirag, and the members, Ms. Yalimar Acuesta, Mr. Michael Ray Biado, Miss Christine Sadam, Miss Cristil Daniel De Leon, and Miss Aisa Laboreño. Let us also acknowledge the presence of representatives from our prospective bidders. Mr. Jomar Miranda. Mr. Jomar Miranda from Deck M Construction. Ma'am Charmaine Claire Corpus from Aquino de la Cruz Engineering and Construction. Ma'am Milagros Serrano from Milestone 888 Construction. And Sir Baltasar Angulwan from Matalag Construction. Mr. Chair, with all the members of the Bids and Awards Committee, we have a quorum.
Okay. So let's proceed with our first project. The supply and installation of solar powered LED roadway lighting amounting to 9,800,000 pesos only. So, discuss mo. Kevin, Engineer Buna, will you please discuss or read the details of this project?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Pleasant morning to each and everyone. For this contract, 24BC0159, supply and installation of solar-powered LED roadway lighting. Location of the contract, Abulug, Cagayan. For the major categories of work for the contract to be procured, traffic engineering and management system, including road safety devices. The roadway lighting, there are 63 number of units with the approved budget for the contract of 9,800,000 and a project contract duration of 26 calendar days. For the scope of works, miscellaneous structures includes single arm 8-meter pole, solar LED roadway lighting 120 watts, 1.5 meter mass arm length, and reinforced concrete pedestal pole. For the minimum equipment requirement, 1 dump truck, 1 backhoe, 1 cargo service truck, 1 water truck, 1 plate compactor, 1 cargo truck, 1 concrete vibrator, 1 bagger mixer, 1 telescopic man lift, 15-meter max working height, and 1 boom truck. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Cost of bidding documents for this? Kanong cost of bidding documents? Okay, the prospective supplier for or contractor for this particular project, please be guided on the requirements before you intend to bid on this particular project. So we'll go to the next project. Organizational outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road system, network development program, Junction Logak Lasam Gagabutan Road, Rizal Cagayan. We will discuss this. Okay? Proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning to everybody. The next project with the contract ID of 25BC003. The contract name is Organizational Outcome 1, Ensure Safe and Reliable National Road System, Network Development Program, Junction Logak Lasam Gagabutan Road, Chinage 5560 to Chinage 7960. This project is located at Rizal, Cagayan. The approved budget for the contract is 87,208,980 pesos. The major categories of work for the contract to be procured is, it has two categories. One is the RCP, and second is the roads construction, slope protection using structural measures. The length of the roads is 2.4 kilometers with a cost estimate of 62,282,838 pesos and 19 centavos. And the length of the slope protection is 426 meter, and it has a cost of 24,926,141 pesos and 81 centavos. The scope of works for this contract, Mr. Chair, is for the civil works 1, we have clearing and grubbing, the individual removal of trees, the removal of actual structure, the surplus common excavation, the embankment from roadway, the subgrade preparation, the aggregate sub-base course, and we have also PCCP with 0.15 meter thick and 0.28 meter thick. We have also for the miscellaneous structure, Mr. Chair, we have the warning signs, the hazard markers, the reflectors, thermoplastic pavement markings white, yellow, and we have also the metal guardrail, metal beam, end piece, and fishtail. For the civil works 2, Mr. Chair, we have the structural excavation, the foundation fill, the pipe culverts and drain excavation, the reinforcing steel grade 40, the structural concrete, the lean concrete, the pipe culvert, the catch basin, and stone masonry. The minimum equipment requirement for this contract, Mr. Chair, is 1 backhoe, 1 bar cutter, 1 cargo service truck, 1 concrete screeder, 1 concrete vibrator, 1 dump truck, 1 motorized road grader, 1 payloader, 1 sealer joint, 1 transit mixer, 1 vibratory roller, and 1 water truck. The total contract duration for this contract, Mr. Chair, is 394 calendar days. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. For those prospective bidders who are here or listening to our video teleconferencing, please be guided on the equipment requirements so that during the post-qualification, there's no disqualifications will be made for your upon post-qualification on your pledges equipment. That's our previous experience before that we will disqualify those prospective bidders if they lack those requirements. Please take note of that. Okay, next project. Organizational outcome 2, project lives and properties against major floods. Flood management program, construction and or maintenance of flood mitigation structure and drainage system, construction of protection works, Bangan, Dagueray irrigation system, Sanchez Mira, Cagayan. Okay, we will discuss it. Okay, proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For contract ID number 25BC0021, organizational outcome to protect lives and properties against major floods, flood management program, construction, maintenance of flood mitigation structures and drainage system, construction of protection works, Bangan, Dagueray irrigation system, Sanchez Mira, Cagayan. The location of the contract, Sanchez Mira, Cagayan, and has an approved budget for the contract of 14,700,000 pesos only. The major categories of work for the contract to be procured: flood control, construction, slope protection using structural measures. The project has a contract duration of 131 calendar days and has 3 sections. For section 1, from station 0 to station 50. For section 2, from station 0 to station 95. And for section 3, from station 0 to station 18, for a net length of 163 meters. For the scope of works, bank and slope protection works, which includes concrete slope protection, furnace and driven of steel sheet pile, U-type grade 50, and stone masonry. Finishing and other civil works, which include painting works, drainage and slope protection work, which includes reinforcing steel grade 40, structural concrete class A for the pile cap of the structure. And for the minimum equipment requirement, 1 bagger mixer, 1 concrete vibrator, 1 water truck with a capacity of 16,000 liter, 1 cargo service truck for a capacity of 9 to 10 metric tons, 1 plate compactor with a capacity of 5 horsepower, 1 dump truck with a capacity of 12 cubic yard, 1 backhoe with a capacity of 0.8 cubic meter, 1 payloader with a capacity of 1.5 cubic meter, 1 bulldozer with a capacity of 167 horsepower, 1 crawler crane with a capacity of 36 to 40 metric tons, 1 vibro hammer with a capacity of 60 tons, 1 welding machine, 1 cutting outfit, 1 motorized road grader with a capacity of 140 horsepower, 1 vibratory roller with a capacity of 10 metric tons, 1 transit mixer with a capacity of 5 to 6 cubic yard, 1 bar cutter, and 1 bar bender. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. So, as what I have said a while ago, please comply with all those requirements before you finally incorporate that in your bid documents. Okay, so the cost of bidding documents is 25,000 pesos. Okay, next project. Convergence and Special Support Program, construction and improvement of access roads leading to declared tourism destinations, tourism road infrastructure program, TRIP, Junction Centro Lasam, Santo Niño, Piat, road leading to Basilica Minor of Our Lady of Piat, Lasam and Santo Niño, Cagayan. Okay, we will discuss.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair. For contract ID number 25BC0024, Convergence and Special Support Program, construction, improvement of access road leading to declared tourism destinations, tourism road infrastructure program TRIP, Junction Centro Lasam, Santo Niño, Piat Road leading to Basilica Minor of Our Lady of Piat, Lasam, and Santo Niño, Cagayan. The location of the contract is Santo Niño, Cagayan. With an approved budget for the contract of 96,500,000 pesos only. There are two major categories of work for the contract to be procured: The first one is road construction PCCP with a net length of 4.275 kilometer. And the cost of this category is 63,335,957.15 pesos only. The similar major categories of work, road rehabilitation PCCP, road construction tunnel PCCP. The second categories of work for this contract to be procured is the roads construction slope protection using structural measures, revetment, retaining wall structure, or Y-net, for a net length of 480 linear meter. And the cost estimate for this category is 33,164,042.85 pesos only. And the similar major categories of work is flood control, construction, slope protection using structural measures, flood control, hydraulics, river control. For the scope of works for this project, we have the civil work 1, road works. The part C, earthworks, that includes clearing and grubbing, individual removal of trees, 150 to 300 mm diameter small. Individual removal of trees, 501 to 750 mm diameter small. Individual removal of trees, 751 to 900 mm diameter small. Removal of actual structures, obstruction, 0.23 meter thick PCCP unreinforced. Surplus common excavation, embankment from roadway structure excavation common soil. Subgrade preparation common material. The part D, subbase and base course, that include aggregate subbase course. The part E, surface courses, that includes gravel surface course, Portland cement concrete pavement unreinforced, 0.15 meter thick, 14 days. Portland cement concrete pavement unreinforced, 0.20 meter thick, 14 days. For the civil work 2, drainage and slope protection structures. The part C2, earthworks, that includes removal of actual structure, obstruction, 910 mm diameter RCPC. Removal of structures and obstruction concrete. Structure excavation common soil, foundation fill, pipe culverts and drainage excavation common soil. Embankment from barrow granular coarse materials. For the part G, drainage and slope protection structures, that includes reinforcing steel grade 40, structural concrete class A, lean concrete class B, pipe culverts 910 mm diameter, catch basin 910 mm diameter, gabions 1 by 1 by 2 metallic coating, and the last is the filter coat. For the equipment requirement for this project, we have one backhoe with a capacity of 0.80 cubic meter, 2 cargo service truck with a capacity of 9 to 10 metric tons, 1 concrete grader, 1 concrete vibrator, 1 dump truck with a capacity of 12 cubic yards, 1 motorized road grader, 1 payloader, 1 transit mixer, 1 vibratory roller, and the last is the water truck with a capacity of 16,000 liters. And the duration of this contract is 411 calendar days. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Okay. The same reminders for the prospective bidders. For the last project, Convergence and Special Road Support Program, construction and improvement of access roads leading to trades, industries, and economic zones. Roads Leveraging Linkages for Industry and Trade Infrastructure Program, Roll 8. Bagu Barangay Road to Manila North Road connecting to Sitio Gugamat, banana and palm plantation and by product processing industry located at Bago, Pamplona, Cagayan. Okay, proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and good morning. For contract ID 25BC0046, contract name Convergence and Special Support Program, construction improvement of access roads leading to trades, industries, and economic zones, roads leveraging linkages for industry and trade infrastructure program, or roll it. Bago Barangay Road to Manila North Road, connecting to Sitio Gugamat, banana and palm plantation and byproduct processing industry, Bago, Pamplona, Cagayan. The location of the contract is at Pamplona, Cagayan. The approved budget for the contract is 14,700,000. Major categories of work for the contract is bridge construction, concrete superstructure with cast-in-place piles. Okay, next. The contract has a contract duration of 186 calendar days. The scope of work. Construction of detour access road, which composes of embankment, subbase, and 3 lines of RCCP. Structure excavation, foundation fill, embankment from barrow, crack and seat, concrete piles, cast in drain holes, permanent casing, pile integrity testing, high strain dynamic testing, concrete railing, reinforcing steel grade 40, reinforcing steel grade 60, structural concrete 27.58 megapascal, class A, 28 days, structural concrete 20.68 megapascal, class A, 28 days, concrete slope protection and drain pipe. For the minimum equipment requirement, 1 cargo service truck with a capacity of 2.225 metric tons transit loaded backhoe with a capacity of 0.8 cubic meters, 1 payloader with capacity of 1.5 cubic meter, 1 vibratory roller, capacity of 10 metric tons, 1 transit mixer, 5 cubic feet, 1 motorized road grader, 1 water truck with a capacity of 16,000 liters, 1 dump truck with a capacity of 12 cubic yards, 1 bulldozer, 1 crawler crane with a capacity of 41 to 45 metric tons, 1 welding machine, electric driven 500 amperes, 1 generator set, 1 cutting outfit, 1 concrete vibrator, 1 concrete saw, 1 bar cutter, 1 joint sealer, 1 bagger mixer, 1 bar bender, 1 truck mounted crane with bucket, 1 plate compactor, 1 grouting machine air driven. Mr. Chair, this contract, however, is subject to supplemental.
Why?
Ano sabi ko? Medyo, sabi mo din. Due to subject for supplemental bulletin due to change in the design of the foundation.
Foundation of the
Wherein the board pile will be replaced by driven piles, Mr. Chair.
Yes, I think this is a barangay road. So the first place you should have designed that through driven piles only. What type of bridge is that? Flat slab?
Flat slab, Mr. Chair.
Oh, you have to design that RC piles before, prior to the design. How many spans?
Yep. Yan, sakto yan.
Oh, so it's only you could design that for driven piles. Okay, would that be available sa March 10? 10? Kaya? Before the bidding?
Kaya, sir.
Okay. So, reminder for all contractors, no? The bid opening for these 5 projects is on March 10. So, all documents should be dropped before the deadline. So, any reminder from the head back secretariat?
Mr. Chair, I would like to enumerate the checklist of the technical and financial documents required to be submitted by the bidders. Secretariat, please show in the screen the section 9 of the bidding documents for the checklist of technical and financial documents. Under the technical component envelope, which is the Class A documents, we have the legal documents, a valid PhilJEPS registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the IRR. And for technical documents, a statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract or SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid. Special pickup license in case of joint ventures, and registration for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. Original copy of bid security. If in the form of a surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. And project requirements, which shall include the following: organizational chart for the contract to be bid, list of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data. List of contractors, major equipment units, which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project, as the case may be. Original duly signed omnibus sworn statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative. Original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. Financial documents, the prospective bidder's computation of the net financial contracting capacity or the NFCC. Class B documents, if applicable, duly signed joint venture agreement in accordance with RA number 4566 and its IRR. And under the financial component envelope, original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form, original of duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities, duly accomplished detailed estimates form including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor dates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid, and cash flow by quarter. And just to remind the interested bidders, please monitor the PhilJEPS for any issuance of supplemental bulletin or bid bulletin for the clarifications or corrections in the details of the contracts to be bid. And for our procurement activities in relation to the election ban, we are allowed to conduct all our procurement activities up to the post-qualification. But starting March 28, we will not be allowed to award until the election day. So the award of the contracts may be allowed until before March 28, and those contracts will be exempted from the ban. But for the projects that could not be awarded until March 28, will be covered by the public works ban of the in relation to the election 2025. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. So those projects within the ban period should be post-qualified. And any question from the prospective bidders who are here? Any clarification? You can ask questions before we end this pre-bid conference. Mr. Baldassar, any question? Proceed. Wala. About Ma'am Milestone? Any query?
Mr. Chair, for the information of the prospective bidders, the last day of issuance of any supplemental bulletin or bid bulletin is 7 days prior to the bid opening. So, dun na lang kayo mag-check nung sa PhilJeps kung may mga na-post na supplemental bulletin. Yun na yung last day.
Last day.
For us to be allowed to issue a supplemental bulletin or bid bulletin.
From the back members and TWG. So I think no questions asked. So I now declare this pre-bid conference adjourned. Thank you for being with us.